deep in the silent darkness of space. Every sensor across the galaxy suddenly picked up the same signal. At first, alien scientists thought it was a mistake. The energy reading was too strong, too stable, too perfect. Nothing natural could create such power. But the signal kept growing. An unknown object was pushing through a cosmic rift, breaking to the void with a slow, heavy rumble that shook nearby star systems. Fleets from many empires turned their telescopes and scanners toward the disturbance. Commanders watched the screens with wide eyes as the object became clearer. It wasn't a comet. It wasn't a station. It wasn't anything the galaxy had ever seen. It was a warship. A monstrous, impossible warship. Humanity's first Titan-class warship. Its hull was the size of a small moon. Its armor absorbed all light around it, making the ship look like a living shadow. Blue energy pulsed under its surface like a beating heart. Every window lit up with golden glow, forming patterns no alien species could understand. The galaxy froze. Ships halted in mid-flight. Trade routes went silent. Empires stopped speaking. Nobody had expected humanity to build something like this. Most aliens still believed humans were a small, unimportant species from a quiet blue world. But this ship changed everything. The Titan did not fire. It did not threaten. It simply drifted forward, calm and terrifying. Then, for the first time, its communication array activated. A single human voice echoed across thousands of star systems. This is humanity. We come in peace, but do not approach with weapons. Every empire felt their heart stop. The Titan-class warship had arrived, and the entire galaxy went silent. Across the galaxy, governments scrambled to understand what they were seeing. Alien ambassadors shouted over one another inside emergency halls. Military leaders demanded answers. Scientists replayed the Titan's image thousands of times, trying to find even one weakness in its design. But every scan showed the same thing. Humanity had built something far beyond the galaxy's technology. Dozens of alien fleets moved closer, but from a safe distance. No one wanted to be the first to provoke the giant. Stealth ships circled the Titan, scanning its armor. Drone swarms floated nearby, recording every detail they could. Nothing helped. The Titan's hull was unreadable. Its reactor was unlike anything known. Its weapons didn't even look like weapons. Some alien captains whispered in fear. If this is their first Titan, how many more do they have? Inside their war rooms, entire civilizations held secret meetings. Some empires believed humanity must be welcomed before a war started. Others believed humans should be destroyed before they became unstoppable. But no one dared to make the first move. The Titan slowly rotated in the void, pointing its nose toward a neutral zone between three major empires. It did not attack. It did not turn on any weapons. It only sent one comm message. We request peaceful first contact. The galaxy trembled. Alien ships tried replying, but their messages returned corrupted. The Titan's communication system was too advanced. It simply listened, waiting patiently, like a silent judge watching all life around it. Then a reckless alien commander, famous for his ego and pride, made a dangerous decision. He ordered a small cruiser to move closer than the allowed boundary. Every fleet gasped. The Titan remained still, but something inside it began to glow, and the galaxy understood. One wrong move could change everything. The reckless alien commander pushed his cruiser forward, engines burning bright. His crew tried to warn him, but he ignored every voice. He wanted glory. He wanted to be remembered as the first being to stand against humanity's Titan-class warship. He stopped just a few kilometers from the Titan's dark hull. Silence filled the void. The Titan did not move. Its engines were quiet. Its weapons were still sleeping. The commander smirked. "This giant is only for show," he declared proudly. "Weak humans built it to scare us." To prove his point, he ordered a test shot. A thin red beam fired from his cruiser, striking the Titan's armor. The beam hit with a flash of light, then faded instantly. Nothing happened. No damage. No burn mark. Not even a scratch. The commander froze. Across the galaxy, billions watched the live stream. Leaders held their breath. Soldiers stood in shock. Scientists stared at their screens, unable to believe what they saw. The Titan stayed silent, but not unreactive. A deep blue glow began moving across its hull, slow, steady, powerful, like an ancient beast waking from sleep. Sensors across the galaxy started screaming warnings. Before anyone could react, the Titan unleashed a gravitational pulse. It wasn't a blast. It wasn't an explosion. It was a wave of controlled energy that rippled through space. All alien ships within range lost power instantly. Engines shut down. Weapons turned off. Shields collapsed. But no one was harmed. The reckless commander's cruiser drifted helplessly, unable to move. Every empire realized one truth. Humanity did not want war, but humanity could end one in a single heartbeat. The galaxy stared at the Titan in absolute silence. Something far greater than fear was spreading now. Respect. After the gravitational pulse, the galaxy fell into complete silence. Disabled ships floated like dead metal in the void. Crews stared at their dark screens, breathing fast, trying to understand what just happened. The Titan-class warship had shown its power, but still refused to attack. Instead, it waited calm and steady, like a giant watching children who had thrown a stone at its feet. Inside war rooms across the galaxy, panic spread. Some alien leaders shouted for immediate retaliation. Others begged for peace. Many simply sat in fear, unable to speak. Every empire realized the same terrifying truth. Humanity could destroy them, but chose not to. Suddenly, the Titan's lights brightened. Blue energy veins glowed across its armor. The disabled fleets drifted helplessly, unsure what would happen next. Then the Titan broadcasted a message across thousands of star systems. A calm human voice spoke slowly, clearly, with no anger. "We seek allies, not enemies. We did not come to conquer. We came to join the galaxy. But we will defend ourselves if attacked again." The message spread the same way a storm rolls across a quiet sea. Millions of aliens heard it. Billions felt it. Some were relieved. Some were terrified. Some were still suspicious. In that moment, the galaxy realized the difference between every empire and humanity. Humans were not afraid of anyone. Alien generals watched the Titan with trembling hands. Scientists wrote reports in panic, calling humanity's technology impossible. Political leaders debated their next move. But among all the noise, one silent truth stood strong. The galaxy had never met a species like humans before. Ships slowly regained power after the Titan released them from the pulse. But no one dared to move too close again. Everyone waited for the next step. Everyone waited for humanity's decision. The galaxy pretended to accept humanity's message of peace. But in the shadows, fear turned into jealousy. Some empires hated the idea of humans becoming powerful. Others feared that humanity's Titan-class warship would change every rule in the universe. Secret meetings took place in hidden chambers. Whispered voices filled the dark halls of alien governments. And slowly, a plan formed. A secret coalition was created. 5 powerful empires agreed to attack the Titan together. They believed that if they struck fast enough, humanity would fall before it could rise. They prepared quietly. They gathered war fleets in hidden regions. They loaded weapons designed to pierce star cores. They practiced formation after formation, all for one goal: destroy the Titan before it became unstoppable. When the attack day arrived, thousands of alien warships uncloaked around the Titan. They came from every direction, above, below, behind, and straight ahead, their weapons locked onto the giant human warship. The Titan remained silent. Alien commanders shouted orders. Fire everything. Do not let the humans react. Beams of light burst across the void. Missiles streaked toward the Titan's hull. Superheated plasma rained down like burning stars. The galaxy watched in horror, but something was wrong. The Titan did not move because it didn't need to. All the alien weapons stopped in mid-space, frozen, suspended, trapped inside an invisible field. The Titan's armor absorbed the few hits that reached it, again without a single scratch. Inside the Titan, the human crew did not panic. They did not shout. They simply activated systems that had never been used in front of alien eyes. A calm voice echoed from the Titan. "We warned you." And the galaxy understood. This was no ordinary ship. This was power they could not measure. When the alien coalition's full attack failed, the entire galaxy felt the shock. Thousands of warships, each armed with the strongest weapons their empires had, were now drifting helplessly inside the Titan's invisible gravitational field. Not a single shot could move forward. Not a single ship could escape. Not a single weapon could activate. The Titan-class warship finally moved. Its engines glowed with deep blue light as it slowly rotated to face the trapped fleets. The massive human ship looked calm, almost gentle, yet its presence was heavier than a collapsing star. Inside their war rooms, alien leaders panicked. Some cried, some shouted, some accepted defeat. They had attacked humanity with everything they had, and humanity had answered without killing a single life. The Titan broadcasted one final message. The voice was calm, steady, and impossible to ignore. Humanity does not seek war. Humanity does not seek control. But if you choose violence, we will end the fight without ending lives. Then the Titan released the trapped fleets. Thousands of warships suddenly regained power. Engines lit up, weapons recharged, shields came online, but none dared to attack again. Instead, every ship backed away slowly, showing respect. And fear. Across the galaxy, news spread faster than light. Humanity's Titans spared the attackers. They showed mercy when others would show destruction. Humans are dangerous, but fair. For the first time in history, the galaxy understood humanity's true nature. Strong enough to crush empires, but wise enough not to. Peace talks began immediately. Ambassadors traveled to meet the Titan's crew. Alliances were signed. Old enemies changed their views. Humanity did not arrive as conquerors. They arrived as a new balance the galaxy desperately needed. The Titan-class warship drifted through the stars, leading humanity into a new era. And the galaxy watched, not in silence this time, but in respect.